Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
After defeating Kellogg and returning back to Diamond City, we receive a mission to help Nick rescue Kasumi Nakano. Our travels bring us to the town of Far Harbor, an island settlement on Mount Desert Island. There we meet Captain Olympia Avery, the leader of the settlement. From there we're pointed towards Acadia, a synth refuge from the Institute. There we meet Dima, an early synth prototype much like Nick Valentine. That question is immediately answered when we learn he's Nick's apparent brother, who helped him escape the Institute. Upon processing that, we need to switch gears and find Kasumi. Dima claims that she's safe inside Acadia, and she is, but she's unsure of his true intentions. She thinks his memories hold something darker, and when we confront Dima, he's unsure because he doesn't have those anymore. We're sent to gather Dima's memories from the Children of Adam, a cult that worships radiation, but more specifically to Far Harbor, the fog on the island. It's in their base, dubbed the Nucleus, where we discover the true plans of this so-called savior of the synths. The reason Captain Avery diffuses any situation when it comes to the factions on the island, why she's so sympathetic towards synths, is that because she is one. A long time ago, Dima killed the original Captain Avery and replaced her, burying her in a shallow grave at the bottom of the Vim factory. All that's left next to her is her locket, the last relic of what was. These are not the acts of a hero. Changing the perspectives of one comes with time and humility on each side. And sometimes it doesn't work out, and forcing it hurts both parties. What Dima has done here is replace the narrative completely, undermining and corrupting everything that comes along with it. The so-called good ending of Far Harbor is replacing Confessor Tectus with a synth counterpart who preaches peace with Far Harbor, and never letting the townspeople uncover Avery's true identity, finally allowing peace on the island. But is this really peace? Doesn't this sound like the Institute? The same Institute who replaced Mayor McDonough in Diamond City to keep the largest settlement in the Commonwealth under their thumb? Manipulating the factions of Far Harbor in a desperate attempt to preserve the peace and live out their lives in isolation. They may have escaped the Institute, but they took all the lessons with them. Dima preaches about Far Harbor's xenophobia, but forgets about the xenophobia of Acadia's inhabitants. Chase is an Institute courser running ops all around the island, spying on us as we enter the Nucleus. Faraday running secret scientific experiments that have resulted in erasing the mind of one of their own. The hypocrisy of Dima and Acadia as a whole is so palpable you could cut it with a knife. Dima has never taken direct responsibility for his past actions. They weighed so much on his mind that all he did to rectify it was remove the memories and store them away in a place he'll never be able to reach alone in the Nucleus. He found every single way to destroy everything the island has developed on it. The key to the nuclear sub in the Nucleus, the wind turbine kill switch, so creatures of the fog can run in and destroy everything the people have built on that small dock.
I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. The compromises I've made, all without even knowing.
Yeah, it's called willful ignorance for a reason.
Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Dima. Let them decide.
And if their judgment is to destroy Acadia, the synths I've gathered here are innocent. I'm responsible for them being here.
You said you wanted human and synth kind to be equal. Well, now you have to prove it. Tell them the truth. Trust that they'll do the right thing.
You're right. We can't be above any other living being. When something terrible is done, there have to be repercussions. I'll go. The people of Far Harbor will have to decide what to do with me. And I will have to hope Acadia will be spared.
He doesn't actively want to fix these mistakes, only create new ones. When you confront Dima about his past mistakes, it takes a charisma check for him to realize what was wrong. Before that point, he tries to develop new plans, new strategies, all to save his own life. His methods are putting duct tape on a jet wing and expecting it to fly. It may look like everything's fine and order is restored, but once it takes off, everything comes burning to the ground. I believe the true ending of Far Harbor is having Dima finally confess his crimes to the people of Far Harbor, letting them decide what happens to a manipulative machine who has taken the life of one of their own. They killed Dima in the middle of town with everyone watching, ending this strange reign once and for all, while saving the lives of everyone else in Acadia. In this way, he dies with his head held high, returning as a savior one last time.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else. Someone else.
I'm ready. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet, reasonable, willing to accept them as just another living thing, no greater or lesser than humanity itself. You'll be part of the bridge between our two worlds. That all vanishes the moment anyone discovers that it's been manufactured, that you're a synth.
Did she have to die? The woman I'm replacing? God, she looks so peaceful lying there.
Don't. Please. That blood is on my hands, not yours.